Okay, here's the beginning. We did some repairs to the door. Probably about 5 coats of paint on that because it was in pretty rough shape. Made it look a lot better. Repaired some problems to the door handle with the locking mechanism to help it strike properly. Reinstalled the hydraulics for the front door. Installed new lights throughout. That was one of them. LED high efficiency. Reinstalled the banister. Painted it, made it look nice. Sanded it, of course, before we did so that it sticks properly. Got the new boob light up top. As you can see, the stairway, we got nice cut in there. It looks real nice and clean. Repainted all the trim. We did agreeable gray throughout. Just a really nice color. Creates a really warm feel. Here we built the shelves. We also painted this wood that was on the bottom so it had kind of a shiplap look. We added the baseboard and some crown or some quarter round to help really finish off the look so that it gives a much nicer look than what was there and it makes more sense. We installed all the closet doors throughout and built the shelf and rod system. Painted this one as well so that it made sense and it matched the other one. Opted for a mirrored door here. It kind of gives the client something to sell and of course having a mirror right outside of your bathroom really helps. We painted throughout here and cleaned up any of the areas that they had paint on the ceilings. Really nice clean look now. Replace the door and the trim, of course, because we had the dog damage issue, so it's real nice and pristine now. Replace the vents throughout, so those are all nice and clean. All the outlet covers got replaced as well. They had paint on all of them. Another new closet door. We matched everything so that it has a nice clean look. That way if the client decides to sell, everything is a lot more ready to go. Still need to find the tulips that are going to fit that. The ones that they had were broken and the ones that she tried to replace were not working, so I'll have to do that later. But we only have that one thing to do. So mirrors back up. It looks nice and clean. Okay, and then we're going to go downstairs. And the basement's probably going to be the best part. Got all the paint all off of all the windows here at the front door. That was a problem. This bathroom looks so nice and warm and ready to be used. We replaced the towel bar, replaced a new toilet paper holder, new vanity light in there, cleaned up the mirror so it looks a little nicer. Cleaned up the floor. Muxuck came out and did that, and they did a great job. Repainted the mantle so it's nice and clean. All these nice lines. This is one of our favorites. Ernest replaced all the lights here. Did the butcher block. We treated it and stained it. Made it look nice and pretty and ready to go. Place these pendant lights here with these nice LED efficient bulbs. Looks like we might need to add a little bit more oil to the butcher block. Tried to match the handles that we replaced upstairs with what we have going on down here since they got the oil rub bronze. And there's still some that need to be replaced down in the basement, but for the most part, everything has been addressed on that. So there's just a few that the client would have to worry about. We had to repair all these areas right here because it looks like whoever was living down here kind of messed up a lot of these areas. So we rebuilt it up and repaired it so that it looks better than it did. It's not perfect, but we would have had to have done a lot more in order to get it to that level of perfection. We would have had to rip out a lot of stuff, but this is a rental, so the client is on a budget. That banister was completely built by us. We painted it and made it look nice and clean. Very impressed by that. Painted the inside of here so it makes more usable space, makes it look nice. The carpeting down here really helps to warm everything up. We did some serious repairs on this window. It was kind of crumbling down. They had some water damage, and so we had to kind of build it back up. So a little bit of spackle, some tape, and sanding, a lot of patience. We were able to get it to look, you know, a lot better than it did. It's not perfect by any means, but considering where it was and that it was a repair, it looks much better. We also had to move the panel from that wall over to where it makes sense, so that looks really good. We replaced the vanity. Painted the shelf here so that it's nice and clean. Everything looks a lot nicer down here. Not sure why they have a window into the bathroom, but that's must be a 70s thing. This was built in 79. We took all the popcorn ceiling off as well and textured and rebuilt it so that it has a nice clean look. There was water damage again, and it was causing the ceiling to come down anyway, so trying to touch it up was just not going to work. So that is our newest project, and we are super proud, and we hope that you enjoy.